What's up, Klamath Falls? Let's make it loud. A big rooster's crowing, drawing a crowd. Spotlights on you.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Dave.
What's up, Klamath Falls? This is Mike.
Welcome to the dumpster fire of textbooks.
The dumpsters where your students' textbooks go to die every year.
Yes. So,
Is that ridiculous or what?
yeah. Well, that's a teaser, but
Right?
That
But that's
happens.
not the focus today, right?
that happens. So, yes, this is our spotlight of now exiting Glenn Zmozniak.
Schmuznik?
Glenn, the good, I don't know.
Good riddance?
Well, no, he's a good, what do you call that?
Negotiator?
Yeah, Glenn the negotiator.
Yeah, he should be negotiating for. I mean, he shouldn't even be a school superintendent.
No, he
should
missed his
be
calling. He could have had
know,
millions of millions of dollars.
representing athletes or something, negotiating the contracts. Well,
All right.
you want to step into it first, or you want me to?
Well, yeah, so we have done homework. So starting and the last information or the most current information we had from the previous. Now we're going back to the previous superintendent was Greg Thiede. So we found an agreement from 2017 to 2019. We're calling it fair. Average, fair.
What was that, 180K a year, give or take?
Right.
Okay.
Now, that was his last contract. So and spoiler, this is the last guy that came through Klamath ranks.
Yeah.
So Greg Thiede was, I don't know what he was before. He may have been a principal. I know he was a principal. Allegedly.
Gee, Dave, how do you know that?
But yes, he was a high school principal. Came through the ranks. He did his time. He earned. I'll say he earned it. And that's not our focus today. I'm just saying we have stuff to back.
Just a reference point.
Just a reference, yeah. So we're calling it 180K. The rest of his contract, I'll say average. That's not really where we're at today.
No.
Not by
Put things in perspective.
long
so
shot.
Keep this in mind as a reference point. Currently, the average pay or salary for a school superintendent in the state of Oregon is $162,000 a year. It's the average salary, state of Oregon, 2026. So Greg was doing all right. I mean, all things considered, Klamath County, not the wealthiest school district in the world. He was doing
Still
all right.
above average, I would say.
Absolutely above average.
For, what is that? I'll call it 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Still somehow above the Oregon average.
Yeah, 9 years ago, he was still above our
Current
2026 average.
average.
Yes, so keep that in mind. We like to pay these people well, it appears.
All right.
Enter Glenn Zmozniak. However, I don't know how you SZymoniak. Zmoniak. He joined the ranks in 2018.
Yeah, so Gray, we didn't do this homework. So Gray must have retired maybe a year early, or he knew he was going out. His contract was for 2, and he just checked out. And so enter Glenn in 2018. Transplant from Alaska
via Idaho,
which
he was unceremoniously replaced.
Yeah, and another spoiler alert. Yeah, he was let go or asked to leave. Idaho.
There was some extenuating circumstances that aren't quite public yet, so
Right.
just go with that.
So, well, yeah, we'll call it 2018, the first contract of Glenn.
The contract of Glenn. Yeah.
And that was, let's see. All right. So, and this is why the negotiator, I coined them the negotiators. So, the first contract, 2018, ballpark again, 150K. So, yes, a new to us superintendent should be lower than the outgoing. That's fair. But, so this first one was for 3 years, 2018 to 2021.
Through June of 21.
Right.
It didn't make it.
Entry contract. Get that out of here.
Enter April of 2020. He got a raise.
Oh, yeah, he did. Well, yeah.
Oh, he did. He did. So to speak, it's 155, so it went up 5,000. It was the contributions that were kind of the raises, right?
Yeah, so this was his days off, I'll say. So they are allowed, I believe it was 10 holidays. I mean, all schools are closed. Labor Day, Memorial, all that was 25 days. Or no, excuse me, 10 days. And then he was offered 25 days on top of that one.
In some fairness, that some of that runs congruent with summer break. So still, he's
Plus medical days off.
plus medical, plus the regular 10 or 11 holidays.
Plus your $2,000 a month contribution to your 403B. I mean,
Yeah, so the school district paid an additional $2,083 per month to a 403B account. And in addition, the district also paid the employee's contribution for the PERS account. I take that back. That was the employers. So they were doing what they were supposed to be doing. Still, maybe not a huge raise, $5,000 a year on the salary, but when you include the $2,083 a month to the 403B account, that adds up pretty.
that sounds like
pretty nicely.
7,000.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not good at math, but I had needed to think on that one, I guess.
And in addition to that, after 6 years in this contract, it was after 6 years. He would also get a one-time payment equal to $9,000 per year for each year of employment with the district. Nice perk. So that's $2,000, almost $2,100 a month for the 403B, and then throw in a $9,000 bump for each year of service. It's not doing bad.
No.
So again,
no. Well, and I have to give the guy credit. This was, I believe, his most full contract. So this was April of 2020 to June of 23. All during COVID. I guess he spent some money during COVID. He had some recoup some of that.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I guess so.
Because enter, let's see, May of 23 to June 26 contract?
Yes. So actually the contract, this was written in May 18th of 23, taking effect, commencing on July 1st of 23 through June 30th, which is just about where we're at, of 26. So.
Well, and good on you,
It was a nice bump.
the negotiator. So,
25 days of vacation in addition to 11 paid holidays.
oh, one more.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I included that.
Yeah.
Good old Juneteenth.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. His contract went to $202,711. Again, keep in mind the Oregon State average is $162,000. But it's Klamath County. We are rolling in money here.
Oh, yeah.
And so, sure, let's bump that up. Let's bump that up to $202,000.
It's a nice round number. And so this enters his parachute clause.
It's a. It is
Right,
a.
right there. Yep.
It is a
There you go.
platinum parachute. That is
Oh my
not.
God.
That is not a golden parachute. That is a platinum parachute. And we are all paying for this. He gets 14% of his base salary for each year of employment with the district for a maximum of 6 years. 4% of the superintendent's base salary a month shall be paid for a total of 84 months. That costs Klamath County $1.4 million over the next 84 months. So it is give or take 7 years or so.
Well, that's your average car loan. Not for
Yeah.
him, but that would be 6 years, I believe.
So
Is that 6?
$1.4 million is what it's costing for us to say goodbye to this guy.
On top of PERS,
On top of a $700 a month car allowance.
well, I don't. Does he continue to get that?
Oh, no, he does not continue to
Well,
get that after.
he could probably afford his own.
Yeah.
But no, that's on top of the 403B. That is on top of the 401.
He gets to collect his
On
PERS.
top of your PERS,
He gets to collect
here's
Social
a
Security.
$1.4
million
dollar
platinum parachute.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
So, I mean, and you know what? This is nothing personal against Glenn.
No,
Why would you not take it? Right? I mean, but I have, there are stories of Glenn being a super generous host and having
right?
select members of our school board attend some festivities at his house. And it seems like those festivities paid off because they seem to be pretty gracious with the updated contracts when they hit those. So,
Well, speaking of which, so that was supposed to be May 2023 to June of 2026, and he went.
make it.
Can we do one more?
Yeah, I'm still 202,000 is not cut. So we gave him a raise to $228,000, $174. It's a nice increase of $11,408, I believe.
Well,
That's-
and I
no,
think
more
he
than
made
that.
it he must have made 1 year because he got his 5% cola on top of that. I mean, cost of living is rough these days. I mean, the gas alone is enough to kill a dude making
Well, yeah,
200,000 a year.
228,000 a year. I don't know how he managed to get by. So we're getting kind of just we're scratching the surface right now. So he basically started in 2018 at $150,000 a year. By the time he walks away next month, he'll be at $228,000 plus per year. And as we covered, the COLA and all the other, and the platinum parachute of $1.4 million over the next 6-7 years, whatever that is, 84 months, and his Social Security and his PERS. Yeah. So, go ahead, sir.
Well, I was just gonna. So there's 4 fun facts that we kind of
Glossed over.
glossed over, or So Klamath County, 48% are at or above the high school
students
reading level.
So under half meet or exceed the national
The Oregon State, yeah.
reading requirements. It gets better though. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I'll throw out the other one. So, let's see. We're back to. I'll do the Oregon State. So the Oregon State average superintendent was below 30. So 162,000 a year plus all the whatever, and he's at I'll call it 225.
Well, and going back to the grades, high school students, and this, I'm not judging our students or even the teachers for that matter. They can only work with the materials that they're provided. And we're going to get into the whole student teacher interaction thing probably in the next episode. I don't want to get into that tonight because that's a whole different ball of wax.
Or the ice cream machine at your brand new redid
Right.
quarters.
But
Oh, sorry.
so high
Get back.
school students for math, is that 17 or 19?
19. 19?
19% are at or above meet or exceed the requirements for mathematics. 19%. So why are we paying this guy that much money? And again, I am not going to blame, at this point, I'm not going to blame the teachers. And you might be thinking to yourself, gee, Mike, why aren't you blaming the teachers? They're the ones in front of the students. And I get that. Stay tuned next week when we tell you what the teachers have to deal with. Not to mention the fact that they get so little supplies, a good portion of the stuff in the classroom and that the supplies and that come out of their own pay. And I guarantee you they ain't making no 200 and something $1,000 a year. If this guy maybe he should be contributing to help these teachers out. It's ridiculous. When you have a 19% math scale or rate, whatever you want to call that, 19% of them meet the national requirement for mathematics in high school. That's a failed effort. And again, I'm not blaming the students necessarily, although in some cases, and again, that'll be part of next week's dumpster fire.
Well, and that, I mean, we're talking COVID. We're talking, a bunch of stuff. The wheels are grinding, and he took full advantage of it. I don't know how else to say it.
And so, I mean, the main thing here is, and I understand a lot of the funding, what we are told, a lot of the funding comes from the state, right? Then why is 41 cents of every dollar in Klamath County, why is that going to our school districts? If most of the money is coming from the state, where is that 41 cents going to? Because, and we've covered this before, public safety, so our police, sheriffs, and all that, it's only 21 cents that they get to operate off of. Klamath County gets 14 cents. Water district and roads, library, all that gets 14 cents of every dollar. The city only gets 11 cents of every dollar. And when you find out what we do or what happens to our textbooks every year in Klamath County School District, again, I think we'll save that for next week's episode. That probably sheds some light on why 41 cents is out of every dollar, every tax dollar in Klamath County is going to the schools. There is so much waste, it'll piss you off. It's ridiculous. I know when we were first discovering in the discovery mode of all of this, I was just beyond myself at the amount of just waste on salaries, waste on materials. Our kids deserve better than that.
Well, and they do. I only have 2 nuggets, I guess, for this week to dive into next week. But number one, why did we hire an Alaska transfer that had a bump in his career that's not fully discovered?
Right? Yeah, he was interim, and when the opportunity to get somebody permanent was there, they chose somebody else. Then he moved on to Idaho, and he left under, as it was put to us, suspicious circumstances. And I'm going to continue to dig and find out.
Yeah.
Again, this is not necessarily an indoctrination of the outgoing superintendent. I mean, yeah, the guy obviously is more than happy to take as much money as he can from Klamath County, but it's an indictment of the folks that allowed it to happen. and continue to waste money on learning materials for our students. It's ridiculous. I mean, it is just, in the meantime, though, they're cutting out music programs and all these, auto shop and all these other programs that are hands-on learning experience. Those things seem to keep getting taken away. Yet we continue to fund folks like this that are just a leech, in my opinion, on our school district. So again, this is an ongoing thing. I think the next 2 weeks probably will.
Well, I'm gonna have to reach. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out to Melissa Cole, welcome girl, and go get him because we're just handing it out. I mean,
Right? Yeah, it's and there are ways, and we have some thoughts on that, where money could be saved, not just in salaries, but in other materials. So again, don't want to drag this out too long, but it will be probably a 3-episode series.
the views come. Well, we have enough. So this is our test bed. So if you guys like it, click the buttons.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, the views will tell us. And honestly, I want to get it out there because we keep hearing about how strapped Klamath County is. And once we're done with this, I'm gonna go. What's that kid's name that's going around finding fraud and all that kind of stuff? You guys know who I'm talking about.
Here in town?
No, 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 no. Nationwide. He
oh.
was in Minnesota for a while, and then he was in LA, and I can't think of his name, but you guys know what I mean. I think we need somebody like that in Klamath County because there's a ton of money right there. I don't see any reason that this guy should have got a raise unless those parameters on reading and math and that were better. 17% or 19% on math has failed. Less than 50% at or above their reading requirements has failed. That's not doing a good job. That's a failure. So you can try to polish a turd, but it's still a turd.
Well, it's hard though, because when you have to read the math problem with the train going down the road, you can't read to figure out how fast the train was going.
Well, and then yeah, your books get thrown away anyway. So anyway, folks, I know a few folks that have been very interested in this. It's sorry that we dropped the initial bomb, if you will, like 3 weeks ago, and then hadn't really followed up. But again, we have lives aside from this, and it kind of took some time. We wanted to at least read through it and get the highlights and get something out to you this week, and then we're going to continue to delve a little deeper into this and let you know what's really going on with Klamath County School District because they're wasting our money. No better way to put it. And there's worse that's going on.
Yeah. Well,
anyway, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, if you or know somebody that doesn't know about the show, please share. Let folks know what we're doing here, and like, subscribe if you would. If you have any comments, please comment on the videos, or you can always reach out to us at bigroostermedia@gmail.com. Other than that, thank you guys, and we'll be back next week with more stuff.
yes. Thank you for clicking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the YouTube stuff. We appreciate it.